I have just returned from a trip and wrote about it on my LinkedIn article this week, Family Values in Tiny Living. So if you don't follow me on LinkedIn, you can definitely go to LinkedIn/The Tiny House Advisor and you'll see my subscribe. And if you follow me, you can subscribe to my LinkedIn news article. This week, I talked about family values in tiny living because I think there's often a misconception that family values are in the single family large home, but really the single family large home mortgage often requires that we spend way too much time away from our family trying to make the money to pay the bills and the mortgage. And so tiny living can actually be more supportive of family values by allowing us to pick the level of work or the amount of work that we need in order to have a lower cost of living. But I was away for a couple of days visiting with family, and I wanted to share this reflection about family values as I came back and thought about this trip. I spent a few days in the grandmother land in the presence of the sacred feminine leaders and survivors in our family. I basked in the nurture, nature, and laughter. We told our stories, slurped our smoothies, and laughed at generations of misadventures. It is June in Virginia. The rolling landscape is bursting with growth. Green corn, goldenrod, purple asters, loaded grapevines. When I was growing up in this valley, I had no comparable data. Therefore, I didn't fully appreciate the beauty all around me, nor did I fully appreciate the time around a table telling the same stories and laughing over pie. Once I left home, work and money making became the focus of my time and energy. Work and money making cut big chunks out of time available for family and relationships. Yet relationships are where we may draw our strength and our belonging. The productivity world simply cannot give us everything we need and sometimes leaves us really lonely. In returning from this trip, I am reminded that my ability to spend time with family in a disconnected kind of way is a gift. It is a gift I gave myself when I chose to reduce my cost of living burden, the burden that hung me up in the money-making at all cost world, the world of the American dream mortgage that isn't so family-centric. If you're interested in crafting a life more focused on relationships than your mortgage, perhaps we should talk about how you might plan for that. You can book a free consult with me to take a brave step toward a life aligned with your family values. That's at thetinyhouseadvisor.com.